technical support for this energy efficient technologies. And also they are conducting national awareness campaigns, conduct public programs, and some painting competition to school children, encourage energy conservation. And also they are doing this capacity building, because in India these are really we have a lack in capacity building. That's why they brought this scheme kept called capacity building. Yeah, they're working with the state designated agencies. I will explain what are the state designated agencies in the next slide. So they will give the provide training to the professionals, and this professional will further trains the next like industry and public. They will train this for the energy conservation. Now, what is our India's international commitment? Many of you know that this Paris Agreement, COP 26, we given India given this India's commitment for the in this Paris Agreement. India given this commitment to this is called national determined contributions (NDCs). They given this three target mainly. They're given five, but related to us is majorly three. One commitment is they given the commitment to reduce the emission intensity of GDP by 45% by 2030 if you compare with the 2005 level. And another target is cumulative electric power installed capacity from non-fossil fuel energy resources to 50%. So non-fossil fuel based energy resources nothing but your renewable plus nuclear. If you add these two, you'll get this non-fossil based. So our target is 50% by 2030, and India has set itself a target of achieving 500 gigawatt of non-fossil fuel energy capacity by 2030 as per of its commitment under this Paris under Paris Agreement in 2012. So recently we achieved the second target. India met its 2030 clean energy goal 5 years early only. We achieved this. That is 50% of non-fossil fuel capacity by 2030. So last 2 weeks back we achieved this target. Now India having 51% of non-fossil fuel based energy resources. So at present we have around 500 gigawatts target, 500 gigawatts of installed capacity. In this 500, around 251 were the 251 megawatts are from non-fossil fuel resources. So we achieved this target 5 years early. So which we given this commitment to we given this commitment in Paris Agreement. So to achieve this three target, Minister of Power and this Bureau of Energy Efficiency are working, especially in the areas of industries, appliances, buildings, transport, agriculture, and demand side management. They chosen these areas because they are the real energy intensive industries. So these are the energy intensive sectors. So they chosen first the sectors. So this Bureau of Energy Efficiency taken many steps. I will explain what are the steps and what are their flagship programs. I will explain. So because of all these efforts, various energy efficiency measures and their efforts, the energy intensity of country has declined from 0.2737 megajoules per rupee in 2013-14 to 0.2188 megajoules per rupees in 22-23. So this is around improvement of 20% from 2013-14 to 2022-23. This figure shows very small number, but if you see this 20% improvement is a really good number. This 20% improvement means you don't need 20% additional installed capacity in India. For example, now we have a 500 gigawatts of installed capacity altogether, like thermal, hydro, solar. Altogether we have a 500 gigawatts. If we not implemented this energy conservation technique or energy efficient measures, if you not implemented, then this you can add this 500. If you add 20% on 500, it will become 600. So you need to have 600 gigawatts. But it means the 100 gigawatts installed capacity we reduced by taking this energy efficient measures. by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency under the Ministry of Power. You can see from this graph, the from 0.2737, which is in 2013-14, it is reduced to 0.2181. So now it is around 0.2188 megajoules per rupee. So now we'll discuss on what are the steps taken by the government for energy conservation. In the previous slides, we have seen broadly what are the major steps, but now we'll go in detail what are the government taken the steps for this energy conservation. First, they introduced a National Energy Conservation Award. We may think whether this award really helps in energy conservation. Yes, it motivates the industries. So industries will get a competitive between competition nature. So they will definitely work on this energy conservation. So the National Energy Conservation Awards presented to industry and other establishment every year by the Ministry of Power with the objective of promoting energy conservation among all the sectors of economy. This Energy Conservation Day will observe on December 14th of every year. Under the 5 categories, they have started these awards: industry, buildings, transport, and institution and applications. The objective of National Energy Conservation Day. What is this? What is the objective of this National Energy Conservation Day? Raising awareness among the people and promoting efficiency, reducing the wastage, and fostering responsibility. And they also brought one more award, National Energy Efficiency Innovation Awards. As you know, government now giving this innovation incubation centers, and they are giving importance to the innovation. So they brought this National Energy Efficiency Innovation Awards to motivate these industries. Every year on December 14th, they're giving these awards in 2 categories. Category A, buildings, transport, and industries, and under category B, they are giving to research scholars. And one more flagship program of BEE is Bureau of Energy Efficiencies, Perform, Achieve, and Trade. Many of you might have listened in news or studied in newspapers. These are one of the very good initiative government taken. Now, just I will explain what is this exactly the initiative. Perform, Achieve, and Trade scheme. So this is a mechanism designed to achieve energy reduction in energy intensive industries. As I discussed, what are the energy intensive industries? So they are implementing this PAT scheme in this energy intensive industries, mainly on the concept of reduction in specific energy consumption. So specific to reduce the specific energy consumption. You might have known this specific energy consumption means what is the energy ratio between your output by input. If you take and if you're using this system very much efficiently, your specific energy consumption will be lower. So this program saved around 55,000 crores annually, and with also 110 million tons of CO2 emissions it saved, it avoided. And exactly how it works, how this PAT scheme works. Perform. First, they designated consumers like major industries, industries like which are energy intensive. They are considered as designated consumers, which are energy intensive industries, are given specific energy consumption target. So, for example, now take industry aluminum industry. Can take for example a company A, aluminum industry company A. They will see the previous energy efficiency of that company, and accordingly they will give the targets. So like if you increases the efficiency, energy efficiency, they will give a energy saving certificates. In the upcoming slides I will explain this carbon trading mechanism. There I will tell exactly what is this energy saving certificates. Energy saving certificates, simply I can say that if you save energy, how much energy you are saving compared to last few years. For example, company A, which is uh, having energy efficiency, let us say 50 percentage, and they implemented certain methods and the measures they have taken, and it increased to 60% efficiency this year. And government given a target of 60% efficiency as a target for energy efficiency. So they achieved the 60% energy efficiency target, so they will get the energy saving certificates from the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and they can sell these saving certificates to other companies which are not able to reach their targets of specific energy consumption. So this, by selling this energy saving certificates, this company which implemented the best energy efficiency practices, they will get the money, and they can use that money for the further betterment of their energy efficiency. So for example, company B is not met their specific energy consumption targets given by government, so they will be penalized, or they have to purchase two options. They have to purchase this energy saving certificates, else the government will penalize that company. So this is a mechanism how exactly this performance and perform achieve trade will work. So as I said, in trade, the DCs, designated consumers that fail to meet their targets can purchase this energy saving certificate from other designated consumers which are achieved this energy specific energy consumption, which is a market based approach. IEX is implementing certain this certificates, carbon trading certificate and energy saving certificate mechanism. And the penalties also there in Energy Conservation Act 2001, which tells if they are not met the targets of specific energy consumption, or if they're not purchases the energy saving certificates, then this the BE can penalize that company. They have that provisions in the act. So now you can see in 2023-24 till 23-24 different cycles of PAT one cycle, I think 2010 to 2011 or 2012. So in next PAT cycle 2, PAT cycle 3, 4 and 5, you can see how many billion units of energy they saved, and you can see how total energy is saving in terms of MTOE. So here MTOE is million tons of oil equivalent, crude oil equivalent. Here you can see how greenhouse gas are reduced, and also you can see how many monetary saving in terms of crores. Each cycle, PAT cycle 1, 2, 3, now 7 is running now. Till you can have the 6 till PAT 6, you can see the how much energy and um, uh, how much this greenhouse gases are there avoided, emissions are avoided. So many of you have seen this star rating on your electrical appliances in the homes, especially on refrigerators and ACs, refrigerators, and other appliances. Many of you think that more stars is more saving. That's true, but there is one more important thing is you should see which year it is. For example, you purchased 5-star rating in 2014, and if you come and your, for example, your purchase recently which is 4-star rating in 25, and 2015 you purchased a 5-star, I can say simply this 2025 4-star is much better than the 5-star in 2015 purchase, because they every 2 years this Bureau of Energy Efficiency tells what is the number exactly. If you achieve this, then we'll give this the star mark rating, 3-star, 4-star. So the star rating will be generally valid for 2 years. So before purchasing 5-star, you can see the exactly which year they gave mentioned, whether it is 2025 or 2020 manufactured. So this comes under the star rating is mandated by mandated by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Basically, the key objective of this star rating is to provide consumers an informed choice about energy and cost saving potentials. So by seeing this star rating, you will get some informed choice before you're purchasing the applications. So government as on 31st October 2025, standard and labeling program covers the star labeling of 38 appliances, out of which 16 appliances are mandatory, and remaining 22 appliances are voluntary. So these are, you can see the list, what are the mandatory and voluntary. The mandatory list covers frost-free refrigerator, direct cooling refrigerator, deep freezers, room conditioner, and RAC, light commercial AC fixed speed, LED lamps and color televisions, distribution transformer. The transformers also they mandated, so you can see in your nearest distribution transformer having the stars or not. The more stars, the more energy saving. Ceiling fans, chillers, and washing machines. So these are the mandated by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So if any equipment which is not this out of the 16 mandated equipments, if you find that there is no star rating, then that company will be penalized as per the Energy Conservation Act. So these are the voluntary, and in future this voluntary becomes mandatory. They initiated with voluntary star ratings. So this Bureau of Energy Efficiency, they given a standard format along with the dimensions. So what to be mentioned exactly? Energy efficiency, ISER. Initially it is called EER, Energy Efficiency Rating. Now it is from 2018 they changed this EER, Energy Efficiency Rating, to ISEER. Here IS is Indian Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio. Earlier, before 2018, we used to have this energy efficiency ratio, but it not exactly takes the weighted average of our seasonal effect, because Indians, as per the Indian climate, this is not considered in earlier. But now after 2018, this ISER they made mandatory for ISER. Now, as I said, based on this ISER, Indian Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio, they given the star ratings for that equipment. So this minimum and maximum decided by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So based on their equipment efficiency, they can give star rating of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the more star is more energy efficiency ratio. As I told earlier, below the stars, you can see label period is from 29th January. Here it is mentioned 29th June 2015 to 2019. Few it's based on the appliances. Few appliances they given for 2 years. Few appliances they given for 3 years. Uh, Based on this either they will mark, they mandatorily mark stars. For example, if a company A not followed the star rating, and even it is a 1 star, they given the 5 star to mislead the consumers, then as per this Energy Conservation Act, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency have the power to penalize that company. So as we discussed, this ISER, Indian Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio rating system, becomes mandatory from in 2018 and replacing the older EER, Energy Efficiency Based Classification. Interestingly, recently, this 5 star in tires also, this are voluntary. They come with this 5 staring. You may ask, sir, in tires, what is electrical energy? Of course, here, not in terms of electrical energy, but more star means here you have more fuel savings. So here, there are these companies yet they come up with three different tires. One is secure drive and sports and cross drive. So under these three categories, they come up with this 5 star rating tires. So here the more stars is more fuel saving. Here not in terms of units, but in terms of fuel saving. Now, many of you know this LED program initiated by the government, Unnat Jyoti, by affordable LEDs for all, Ujala. So under this scheme, government initiated, they purchased in through this energy. BE asked the PSUs like NTPC and others also to club up and purchase at wholesale price, and then they distributed it to consumers at reasonable prices. As you know, if you purchase the equipment at large, you will get a better price. You can have a negotiation. You can do negotiation with these companies. So they procured in terms of lakhs and crores of these LED bulbs, and they given to the domestic consumers. Across India, 36 crores of LED bulbs and 72 lakh LED tube lights have been distributed by Energy Efficiency Savings. It's a ESL is a joint venture between, I think, NTPC and Power Grid, if I'm not wrong. So this joint venture, they purchased this many bulbs and they are distributed across the India. And As per data from light industry, and approximately 382 crores LED bulbs and 151 crores LED. So here this data is only for ESL, but if you take all lighting and industry, and approximately 382 crores of LED bulbs and 150 crores of LED tubelets have been sold by the private industry. So this resulted in saving of 176 billion kilowatt hour per year, and this also saved a greenhouse gas emission of 125 million tons per year. And if you see in terms of annual monetary savings, which is around 70,000 crores, many of you thinks what will the impact of changing LED, but you can see yours we saved as India, we saved almost 70,000 crores in terms of electricity bills annually by just replacing this normal bulb with LED bulb. So small efforts will give big results. This is one of the very good example initiated by the government of India. And next, they are not limited to there. And they are with they came up with the this program also, Street Light National Program, SLNP. So this program is to replace conventional street lights with smart and energy efficient LED street lights. Under this program, till date, this EESL have installed around 1.3 crores LED street lights under urban local bodies and gram panchayat across the India, and you can see the what is the impact of it. The result in energy saving is 8.76 billion kilowatt hours, billion units per year, and avoided peak demand of 1450 megawatt, nothing but 1.5 gigawatt. So we avoided 1.5 gigawatt of installed capacity, I can say. And greenhouse gas emission also reduced to 6 million tons per year. And if you see in monetary savings, we saved by just by changing the street light bulbs, we saved 6,000 crores in India. Now comes to buildings. So government not only they are limited themselves to only this initiatives, and they are coming up with many more initiatives. So what all are I'm going to discuss are very few initiatives. There are hundreds of initiatives which will take at least 4 to 5 hours to explain. But I took only major initiatives taken by the government of India. So I am skipping many of the things. So I just uh, arranged these things to only 1.5 hour only. So there are many initiatives government of India has taken. So few I will discuss few more. What are the energy efficient practices, or the for energy conservation? What are the government brought these flagship programs? So comes to this residential buildings. In building sector also government brought this code. One is under residential, so Eco Nivas Samhita, which is basically gives a guidelines. It will tells exactly the how to ensuring adequate natural ventilation and daylighting potential. If you ensure this adequate natural ventilation and daylight potential, you can save good number of energy. I will tell the data exactly what is the benefit of this program. So out of total electricity consumed in India building sector, about 75% is used in residential building. If you consider total 100% in building sector, our residential sector is taking 75% of it. Um you can see in terms of consumption figures, which is 260 terawatt hours in 2016-17, from the 55 terawatt hours in 1996 and 97. 55 in 96-97, now it is 260 in 2016-17. You can see the drastical increase, rising sharp rise in this energy consumption by the residential. So I increased by more than 4 times in 20 years, and the projection shows it was rising anyway between 630 to 940 terawatt hours by 2032. So we cannot ignore even residential houses. So we need to advise the local bodies, and this government taking many programs in that residential. Eco Niva Samhita is also one thing. So with the state consultation, they are making it is mandatory to have ventilation, proper ventilation, and proper daylighting in the house. before giving the approval to the residential homes. They're ensuring this. They're checking these drawings to ensure this natural ventilation and daylight. So government asking the states, and they are making mandatory to the states to follow these rules. So the target beneficiaries are CPWD, town and country planning, state PWs, public work departments, state designated agencies, municipal corporations, electrical inspectorate, and architects also the beneficiary, because if you train the architect, because they will design the house. So if you train this architect, you can save the energy indirectly by training these architects. And they are in partners with the CPWD and the state designated agencies and bilateral agencies. Now comes to commercial. This ECBC code defines norms for energy performance for various building components to take into consideration for climatic region. The application of these norms lowers the building energy requirement without affecting the function, comfort, health, and productivity of the occupants. You can see the commercial building sector in India is rising at a 9 percentage per year. Uh, and it is estimated that 50% of building stocks that will exist in the year 2030 is yet to come. So it means the commercial buildings what we are saving is only half. By 2030 it will becomes double. So remaining this 50 percentage building blocks is about to come by 2030. So this code will really helps in energy saving. There are in this scheme also, in this code also, they design this ECBC compliant buildings in three categories. If a building saves 25 percentage of if it saves energy by 25 percentage, it is called ECBC compliant. If energy saving is more than 35 percentage, it is called ECBC plus building. And if it is saves more than the 50 percentage compared to a normal house, and if it is you constructed a house in such a way that it is energy efficient, for example. Now if the energy efficient house which is more than if that a house saves more than 50 percentage of energy, then it is called super ECBC. So government also, but many people may not go for this ECBs because it costs little more. So government is planning with the talking with this Niti Aayog also suggesting, and they're in talking with institutions like banks to give some interest benefits, or interest lower interest for super ECBC. I can say, for example, if government mandates from after 1 year this 0.5 percentage interest rate will be lower for ECBC, super ECBC, and 0.25 percentage lower interest rate for ECBC plus, then automatically this will encourages the public and this commercial developers to go to super ECBC. It also saves energy uh, in the long run. So as I said earlier, similar the target beneficiaries are CPWD, town and country planning, state PWC designatory agencies. Now we'll discuss about this PAD in detail. So this is a PAD, perform achieve trade is a mechanism designed to achieve emission reduction in energy intensive industries. As I told earlier, the PAD is mainly concentrating on energy intensive industries designed for a reduction in specific energy consumption. You might have know these industries in India consumes roughly 60 percentage of the country electricity. So they targeted this area because it's a energy intensive sector. So they targeted this industries first, so that you can save more energy if you implement the best practices. So there is a potential to reduce this energy consumption 10 to 25 percentage depending on the size, industry type, and technologies adopted by these companies. And it is estimated that around 40 percentage of industrial energy consumption is concentrated in six industries, namely aluminum industry, cement industry, fertilizers, iron and steel, paper and glass. So these few industries, these six industries consumes 40 percentage of our industrial energy consumption. So government also targeted specifically first in the PAT 1, 2, 3, 4 cycles. They concentrated on these industries because these are really energy intensive industries. You can whatever the steps you even take on these industries will really gives you better results. So as a result of implementing PAT scheme, this 25.77 MTOE million tons of oil equivalent of fuel saved, and the emission will be reduced by 110 million tons annually. Now, other flagship program is demand side management. So this DSM interventions helped utilities not only to reduce peak electricity demand, but also defer higher investment in generation transmission. For example, what is the exactly demand side management in terms of electrical? The like load side management. What are the loads for you take agriculture pump sets? If you replace the older agriculture pump sets with energy efficient pumps, we can save a lot of energy in million units or million. We can save so much of energy because this most of this many studies shown that the farmers are using the older version of pumps which are really not an efficient pumps. So government brought this scheme called under this scheme, and they're replacing the older version of pumps with energy efficient pumps. This helps in reducing peak electricity demand, and also it helps the uh, higher investment in generation, transmission, and distribution. Similarly, in municipal DSM also they brought under this scheme is like in municipal urban local bodies or urban local bodies and municipalities, the overall and energy efficiency in drinking water and sewage water pumping. You might have seen in many of the this municipal and urban bodies they will use the very old equipment. So government also after many energy audits. They found that this there is a need to bring this scheme which will help to save this energy by changing the water pumps, older pumps with energy efficient pumps. Now, government come up with one more initiative called capacity building of discoms. So they many of you know that in India the discoms are really not in a not in a really very good financial conditions because aggregate technical and commercial losses are around earlier of course it is around 25 26 percentage, but now it is reduced to around 16 percentage. But still many distribution companies are in not an very good financial condition, healthy financial healthy condition, not in very good condition in terms of their finances because of the their ATC losses. If you consider Northeast, still we have around 40 to 50 percentage of AT losses in Northeast, Bihar, and certain states. We still have in this poor ATC losses. So government they brought this scheme capacity building of the discoms. Under this capacity building program, discom officials are participating system. Yeah, please. Now, this government brought discom officials for participating. Almost 62 discoms are participating across this 36 states in India in such a way that it will enhance their skills, knowledge, and capacity. Kasi sir, can you mute the participant?
हो उद्या सँडविच करू का संध्याकाळी एक दोन पोळी असले
Kasi sir?
Yes, sir, we have muted the participant, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, it has been clicked.
No problem. Thank you. So they brought this capacity building of discoms. All these 62 discoms across 36 states in India are they are incorporated all these 62 discoms across 32 states, 36 states for enhancing their skills, knowledge, and capabilities, so that to make their more skill and they increase their skills and knowledge so that they can make better practices in terms of energy efficiency. So B already initiated a research cum mapping study on non-star inefficient distribution transformers for replacement of five-star B rated distribution transformers at 20 discoms across 5 zones. So already this Bureau of Energy Efficiency started replacing the distribution transformers in consultation with state. So which states comes forward to replace their old non-efficient distribution transformers. They given some incentives for replacement of this old transformers because their financial health is not so good. So they asked REC and PFC, these are the financing NBFCs, financing institutions, and they're giving credit and they're also financing for replacement of this uh, inefficient transformers. So by that you can say the energy efficiency, it will help discoms to come out of the financial problems. And the small and medium enterprises also government brought with a few initiatives. You might many of you know that Indian economy is contributing more than 45% of the industrial output and 40% of the country exports in value addition. So these are one of the most important sector. So there also government is working on making most energy efficient. So there they're bringing a concept called Urja Mitra. So these people, Mitra means friend. So these people are trained, well trained. So these people will handhold the micro, small, and medium industries to tell them, and they will train in terms of the best practices, energy efficient technologies, and practices, so that the industries, SMEs, they can perform in a efficient manner. And in government also brought one more Go Electric campaign, which is under transport sector, improving energy efficiency in transport sector with the objective to create awareness among the people to switching to electric vehicles. The government is working with the states and remaining bodies to motivate people to switch over to electric vehicles. Uh, so they brought this web portal called EV Yatra, and mobile application also they brought EV Yatra mobile application. Using this mobile application, you can find what is the nearest compatible EV charger. So many of we think so if you purchase electric vehicle, where to go for charging. So you can find nearest compatible EV charger. Around this portal is currently having around 16,400 public charging stations across the country. So you can find your nearest EV charger for charging of electric vehicle. So this indirectly motivates the people and to purchase electric vehicles. So that our electric mobility will increase, thereby energy efficiency will increase, and depends on the oil also, crude oil also will reduces. These are government's long-term goal. So government conducted many energy accountings in discoms, and and they mandated the discoms to use a certain share. For example, Telangana discom is there. They're purchasing certain power from the certain generators. Now the government of India brought a concept called renewable purchase obligation, and under this, it is mandatory for distribution company to purchase certain minimum share of renewable purchase obligation, which is was earlier. Similarly, they brought the non-fossil fuel energy. So each distribution company, they assign certain percentage of share. They should mandatorily purchase this non-fossil fuel energy from generating companies. So thereby we are reducing our dependency on the fossil fuels like coal and gas. So now discoms are mandated with renewable purchase obligations, and non-fossil fuel energy also they mandated minimum share of non-fossil fuel, because to achieve our targets without the support of the states, it is not possible for government of India to achieve these targets of under we given ourselves in the Paris Agreement. Now, another initiative is strengthening of state designated agencies to promote efficiency of use of energy. So this is a two-tier organization structure. At central level, Bureau of Energy Efficiency will be there. At the state level, they ask the states to nominate one state designated agency for energy efficiency programs implementation. So this 36 states and unions have nominated their SDA, state designated agencies, to central government. So the Kerala and Andhra Pradesh, they have established a separate standalone SDA, but remaining states mostly their renewable energy development agencies, they're given as a SDA to the, they're nominated as a SDA. And the certain states, they don't have this renewable energy development agency, so their power department itself is a SDA in that states. So around 26 demonstration projects, mainly in the areas of street light, as I discussed earlier, street lights, water pumping, buildings, retrofitting, and waste heat recovery. They have been successfully implemented by this SDA, because it's a Bureau of Energy Efficiency at the central level. They cannot ask directly to this come. So they using this state designated agencies. They are implementing this energy conservation um, initiatives. So as on date, a replacement of existing conventional appliances like lights and fans with energy efficiency has been completed in 700 government schools and 110 government hospitals. They changed the with energy efficient lights and fans. So these also helped in terms of like in, you can say thousands of millions of units and crores of rupees we can save with this simple initiatives. Say and this the Bureau of Energy Efficiency also, they came with called they formulated the respective state energy efficiency action plan, and remaining states are processing them their process of developing their respective energy efficiency action plan. So each state should tell what is their energy efficiency action plan. So few states already submitted and a few states are under the development. And B started the prepare the state energy efficiency index. So it is simple as that, ranking your states with your energy efficiency. So you are bringing the competition between the states in terms of energy efficiency. So these also they started. So they are also giving the awards of national energy conservation awards under state performance award on this December 14th. Every year they are giving the awards to states which are implementing the best practices, which states having the more energy efficiency. Based on this index, they are giving the awards every year. So they brought this competitive mechanism between the states also. As I discussed earlier, this mission Roshni is nothing but our commitment of NDCs are there, the three NDCs. So this mission Roshni nothing but it's an interministerial committee. Mainly objective is to it will brings the this all ministries in line with all the ministries with the objective of this achieving the NDCs. So this committee headed by Secretary of Minister of Power is continuing constituted and is envisaged, and efforts of various line ministries and departments associated would cumulatively contribute towards the said indices. Now, as I told, we'll discuss on carbon market also. So now you'll see this image, as I told earlier. Now, one there are two companies or two industries, you can say. Industry A, which is emitter A, emitter B. Here emitter nothing but industry A and industry B. Government allotted greenhouse gas emission of this target. Dotted line is the target, but company A so excess emission than the target, whereas company emitted lesser than the lesser compared to the government given the target. So here they achieved the company emitter B, as a company B achieved this target, and they reduced the greenhouse gas emissions. So they can as they saved this carbon emission, government giving the carbon trading certificates. So they can sell this certificate to this emitter A, because this emitter A is not met the government target. So they need to sell this carbon trading certificates from the emitter B, because already emitter B, this company B fulfill its targets and it saved certain carbon not to emit. So these certificates will be given, the company B can sell that carbon saving certificates to company A. But by this mechanism, this company B will get money, which will this money will help in for taking some more initiatives of energy saving. So this is a basic concept of carbon trading mechanism. So objective is to decarbonize Indian economy by pricing the greenhouse gas emission through trading of carbon credit certificates. So this company B saved its carbon emission. So this company B will get carbon credit certificates from Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and this company can sell that carbon credit certificates to other company which not uh, not met this target. So this carbon credit trading scheme defines two mechanisms, namely compliance mechanism and offset mechanism. As I told, compliance this under two mechanism. One is compliance mechanism framework. The central government shall specify the registered entities as obligated entities. This obligated entity shall comply with the prescribed GHG emission reduction norms in each compliance year of CCTS. If this here is the company B is the they followed this compliance mechanism. Under offset is here company A is the offset, because it's not able to meet, it purchased from the company B. Now you can see here escorts energy carbon credit the carbon credits, you can see energy saving certificates or carbon trading, the concept is same. The company energy saving certificate or your carbon, both are same concept. The company which is met its targets, and here you can see the company complied in the category of complied with, the company achieved this target and they will get the certificate. But the company which is not met its target, they will not get the certificates. They have to purchase the certificates from the other company which met the targets. So in this mechanism, the company which met the targets will get some financial incentives. So carbon pricing explained as just now. The benefits of carbon pricing is like improved public health, because of this concept, the people will definitely try to reduce their emissions, because they will get some money in terms of carbon trading certificates. So they will definitely work on to reduce the emission, by that improved in public health, public investment, and backed by business and clean energy solutions and emission reduction. These are the benefits of this carbon trading. So they can register, this is a methodology, they can register an ICM portal, and they can monitor and verification and issuance of carbon certificate. Finally they can, once they get the carbon credits, they can do the trading. And these are recent technology promoting energy efficiency in cold chain sector. Government also observed that this industry is going to in the will have a more growth in the this sector. So in future there will be going to be more energy consumption in this sector. So they brought this concept, promotion of energy efficiency in cold chain sector. Bureau of Energy Efficiency is promoting and supporting the activities to related to indigenous development of energy efficient cold chains. So one of the concept is called district cooling system. Here you can see the district cooling system. It is nothing but a centralized cooling system. It will uh, um, it will have chilled water plant, and this chilled water plant will be using distribution networks of insulated pipes. It will be transferred to the each and every home. So exactly how this district cooling system works. Centralized plant. A centralized plant produces chilled water from the entire district, and they will use underground pipes for transfer of this chilled water to all the connected buildings. And that cold water takes the heat from the each building and each house, and this once again this returns the flow to the equipment, and that once again it chills the cools the water. So what is the benefit of this district cooling mechanism, cooling system? Energy efficiency. This is a uses significantly less energy. As simple as that, you are using a common cooler, air conditioner, and you are taking the output of that common air conditioner to each house, rather than using each individual house having a separate air conditioner, like centralized AC and a simple AC for each house. So because of that, you can save lower energy efficient. It will be most energy efficient if you comparatively, and lower emissions, cost saving, and space optimization will be also there, because every home you no need to put this chillers. And finally, the road ahead. So this National Energy Conservation Day is not just an annual day. The this really instilling a culture of energy conscious in the India. So we just not seen this energy conservation as just a celebration or annual day, but really it is increasing the culture of energy conservation in India. Now just we have seen thousands of crores, 75,000 crores, 6,000 crores, 10,000 crores, but by simple initiatives like changing the LEDs, by changing the your pump set, agriculture pump sets, simply by changing the tube lights, by changing the fans. The simple things given a very big result in the, as a nation, if you see. So what is the road ahead? And we should follow and more sustainable practices, and energy efficiency becomes a increasingly crucial, because our day by day energy consumption is increasing, our requirement is increasing, so there is a really need for this energy conservation. You can see different programs the government of India under this brought for the energy saving, energy conservation. One is PAT, and another is just now we discussed commercial building, residential building, and Ujala LED lamp, and municipal transport. By all this, you can see how much billion units of energy is saved by 23-24. 321 billion units we saved by this energy conservation flagship programs. And we also saved 53 MTOE, million tons of oil equivalent energy we saved. And also we avoided the greenhouse reduction of 321 million tons of CO2. And in terms of monetary saving, you can see 212 crores we saved in by 2023-24, which is 2 lakh crores, nothing but a state budget. So finally, there is one statement from my side. I feel this very good to say. The earth, water, and air are not a gift to us from our parents, but a loan from our children. So we should be very careful while using our natural resources, because they are not just a gift from our parents, but we take and loan from our children. So we should have a habit of make energy conservation as a habit. So these are the various references, mostly from various reports published by Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and various reports published by the Minister of Power and Press Information Bureau, which is most authentic data in India. So this is my email ID and LinkedIn. For any queries, you can consult us. I will do my best. I will respond as quickly as possible. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful session. So we request the participants, if you have any questions, please interact with our resource person. Even you can post your question in the chat box also. We request the participants to please utilize this opportunity. Participants, if you have any questions, please interact with sir. Uh, Sir,
Yeah,
sir,
please,
I
sir.
just wanted to know about the startups, sir. Means if you have any support from the government to initiate the startups from the academic institutions, do we have that type of government initiatives, sir?
Yes, sir. Under Department of Science, DDSC, Department of Science and Technology, uh, uh, from the institutions, they will accept the projects, which is really for energy efficiency or some way. It is of really good initiative, good project, and they are funding certain
Mm.
scheme these projects. They have certain fund for this research fund, and they allotted certain fund also. I will
Okay,
give.
sir.
I will send the details maybe by mail. You can just ping me a mail. I will give you the
Sure, sir.
details. But yes, there is government under Department of Science and Technology. Many IITs and
Mm.
NITs they're approaching the Department of Science or Technology for funding of these
Okay, sir.
startups or projects.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kasi sir, and Vishnu Institute and all the participants for giving me this opportunity and spending your valuable time.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you, Sri Satish Kumar, sir, IES, for your insightful session on government initiatives on energy conversion. So your talk has clearly highlighted how India is moving towards a cleaner and smarter and more sustainable energy in future, sir. So with respect to various missions, policies, and technological inventions, the way you connected the government schemes with real-time applications, industry needs, and future opportunities, and the utilization of electricity in various domains has truly benefited of all of us. So finally, sir, we on behalf of our organizing team and on behalf of Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimavaram, cordially pay a special thanks to you, sir, for sparing your valuable time with us and being a part of this FDP. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, dear participants, with this, we successfully conclude day 5 sessions of our Atal FDP. On behalf of organizing committee, I extend a heartfelt thanks to our esteemed speakers. Today's speakers, Dr. Mukesh Kumar sir and Sri K. Satish sir, for sharing their deep technical knowledge and real-world insights. And I also thank all the participants for their engagement and for joining the sessions and active discussions which were happened and the thoughtful questions that were asked. So tomorrow will be our final day, day 6, which is featuring 2 concluding sessions. One is from Dr. S. Srinivas sir. He's from PDSL company. That is a UK-based company, and he's working on the field of battery management systems for electric vehicles. He's in a higher position where we can explore some good opportunities with that. And also the followed by the session, Dr. B.L. Narsimha sir. He's a professor and HOD of electrical engineering from NIT Warangal. So he's also an eminent speaker. So, and followed by the online test. Online test will be there. We'll be sharing the questionnaire and followed with the overall feedback. Actually, you'll be giving the session-wise feedback. That is fine. But I know apart from that, we need to provide a overall FDP sessions feedback, overall feedback. So it's not about the specific sessions. So we'll be sharing the overall feedback link that is very important, which is directly connected with your attendance and also with the certification. So, and also then followed with the validatory session. So tomorrow we'll be seeing these things. And then, okay, please join us, to have a grand conclusion on also the enriching FDP journey with respect to the validation, validatory sessions of the Atal FDP. So with this, thank you all. We'll be seeing some chat box. Someone are playing.
Okay,
Test
sir.
is on
Thank you,
Atal
sir.
portal or Google Form. Sir, that will be with respect to Google Form only. We'll be updating that links by tomorrow, sir, during the schedule of that exam. And also we'll be updating the overall feedback link also. That is very important and that is directly connected with the attendance and also certification. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining and have a pleasant evening. Thank you. You can leave the meeting, sir.